Pop, is it too cold to go swimming? How the heck do I know? We gotta go ahead and check the temperature somehow, right? Here's the first method of... Come on, what's the best way to check the temperature?
I don't know.
Well, how about the little boy method?
Wait, what's that?
I don't know. Is it coldy? So we got one of those temperature ducks, right? You know, they float around and you gotta reach in there to see what the temperature is. It's kind of hard to see without like a magnifying glass. But there's some inherent dangers to this method. One that many people might not know about until this happens.
Oh! Oh my God!
So what's the answer, you might say? Well, this company called Inkbird has a temperature gauge for the pool that has a wireless readout unit. So I got my hands on one of these thinking, well, now we'll be able to tell what the temperature is. Let's take a look at this unit and see if it's worthwhile, right? Now, unpacking it, my first feeling is it's very solid. It's made out of some kind of sturdy plastic or polymer. It's not chintzy or cheap at all. The instructions are on one of those little small pamphlets, but it's well written and reasonably easy to understand. That said, I didn't spend much time with the instructions. Just looking over everything, it seemed pretty self-explanatory. I saw on the website that it took AAA batteries, so I had these ready. Has a little stand there for the LCD receiver. That's all great, right? But let's just do the obvious thing, right? Put the batteries in. It's pretty simple, straightforward here. Just like any batteries go in. Close it up. And the receiving unit turned on. Now, the top readout is the pool temperature, but the unit's not in the pool, so it's not giving a readout. The bottom readout there is the air temperature where the receiver is. So to open this, I just unscrewed the top. This is the first I'm seeing what it looks like. It's quite the contraption. It seems to seal well, but to open the battery case is real simple. You just slide that little piece off right there, slide the batteries in. Real simple and straightforward again. And put the case back on. These two buttons right there are for changing whether it says Fahrenheit or Celsius, which we'll do later. But I pretty much just put the batteries in and screwed it back together. It's sealed quite well. And again, it's very well engineered. And you can see the LCD quite well. I mean, better than my Fitbit. My Fitbit is, I couldn't see it for my life. But you can see it matches. So the top on the receiver is the pool temperature. It's not in the pool, but you can see it matches. The bottom is the air temperature where I am right now. It's in Celsius, which I'll have to switch. But let's just throw the unit in the pool and see what happens here. And there it goes. It changed temperatures rather quickly to 29 degrees Celsius, which is about 84 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see the air temperature at 33 degrees Celsius is remaining the same, and that's the air temperature at the unit. So on the back, I just push the button for Celsius to change to Fahrenheit, and you can see the pool temperature is reading 84 degrees, and it's 93 degrees where the receiver is, which is great. So I'm going to check it against the duck. Hopefully nobody will push me in. And using my super glasses, I could see that the duck is reading 85 degrees just as the unit is reading. Now, how do I get the Celsius to change to Fahrenheit on the pool unit? There's a button on the inside there. Don't just barely push it. You got to actually push and hold it to change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And there we go. And there we go. So it has some memory functions, and it can have multiple receivers set up. Some pretty complicated stuff that I didn't delve into because I'm mostly interested in what the temperature of my pool is without getting thrown in. And it being reasonably accurate. I mean, this thing is fabulously cool, though. You bring it in the house, and now it's saying 96 degrees. Obviously, it's quite hot outside, on the patio there. But let's see how it corrects itself over a little bit of time. The 84 degree temperature for the pool is obviously going to increase. And look at that. It has a humidity reading as well. That's kind of cool. So just checking the temperature. By the way, the unit itself also has an air temperature on the bottom. As you can see, the air temperature's reading is going down a little bit as a little bit of time goes on here. The pool temperature's remaining the same, but as the day went on, the pool temperature went up, and obviously the air temperature came to where it's supposed to be. And this is the closing in on the evening. The pool temperature's up to 87 degrees, and the air temperature in the house is lower. So there you have it, guys. A way to measure your pool's temperature without getting thrown in.